Hello. Me speaking into the void. Are we live? So I'm not sure if I'm going to do coding or co-working or both today, because I do have a bunch of coding stuff that I want to do, and I know you guys get really upset if I do that when I'm co-working. Please share a screen. Streamer, please share a screen. We need it. Alrighty. Popping out the chats. I haven't forgotten about YouTube yet. So far, we are cooking with gas. Wow. Wow, actually huge. Yo, what's up, Boris? How's it going? How's it going? Okay, finally live. Oof. Okay. Coding and or co-working. I'm just informing the people on Discord. Sorry, I haven't acknowledged you yet, chat. Absolutely in shambles. I need to get a bot that does this for me. To be honest, it's kind of goofy. It is kind of goofy. Me, been streaming since 2021. Still does not ping. Still manually pings Discord. Hey KK, hey Murph, hey Febog, hey Braxton. How's it going? How's it going? The Dev Dad, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And Brian Kinney, thank you for the Prime. Wow. All right, so I said I don't know if we're co-working right now or if we're gonna code. I think I just need to double check. Honestly, I'm happy to do some coding. I should double check that this thing's not gonna pop up anything. I'm very good at keeping things separate. However, I muted myself. You guys had no audio for anything for a sec there. Okay, wait. Oh, I need to test actually if this thing. That's not. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, that actually worked. Okay. So I've had, you guys know I've been fighting Sway. I've been at war with Sway and Nyx, getting them to work properly. But yeah, I was finding some things just had a really, really, really long startup time for Sway. Mostly like the little files app. Because listen, I need to get more comfy mounting drives on, mounting drives from the command line. But for whatever reason, I find like my USB never gets detected properly by the lsblk command. So I usually have to just open it up in files and mount it through there. Okay, added changes to my Sway config for slow load times. This is why I need a blog so I can keep track of this stuff a little bit better maybe. Yo, Baroxen, I believe in you. I hope you crush the exams. You're gonna absolutely crush it. Okay. Hey, Crispy. Forsen, thank you very much for the 9 months. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Are we hacking the planet? We're gonna do some comfy cozy coding, I think. It was okay. It is very funny. The last coding stream that I did, it was more so like I didn't really feel like showing the code because I was like, I just want to like kind of be in my own little world coding for a minute here and not have people like asking me questions about it and trying to backseat whatever. I was just like, I just don't feel like it right now. And it's so funny because now the VOD, just all the comments on the VOD are like, woman, switch cam and code. We can't see the code. I'm like, it's so funny. I'm like, you guys, I have probably like hundreds of hours of footage of coding streams. Like, they're so upset for that one. It's so funny. Very funny to me. I just thought it was very funny. I was like, dude, the one I change anything on stream and everyone's like, no. It's very funny. I wanted to do that kind of like camera layout though for a time lapse. So I got to see if that worked out. But yeah, is Sway good? I switched to Wayland recently and started with Hyperland, even though I used i3 Window Manager before. Wondering if I should have went with Sway instead. Honestly, so I've heard like more good things about Hyperland than I have about Sway. I don't know. I think so. Hyperland has much better like screen sharing and stuff like that, and compatibility with external monitors. Like Sway is really rough if you want to do any kind of screen share because it only gives you the option to basically like share or mirror like the whole display, not just a specific window or section, which Hyperland lets you do. I think also Hyperland is supposed to have better compatibility with NVIDIA graphics cards. I think the only thing that my hesitation with Hyperland would be that they apparently have a very fast release cycle. Like there's a lot of new features all the time that might require you to tweak things in your config. And I don't love having to adapt to breaking changes. I'm at a point in my life I want stability, you know? Give me the stable version. This is why I'm on Doom. I don't want to fucking play the game anymore. Let's say Hyperline breaks stuff quickly. Not true? That's what I read online. What do you think, Nil? Sway is Hyperlandy X11. Well, Sway is basically i3 for Wayland. Because like behaviorally how it handles windows and stuff. I've been on Hyperland. It's only broken once. How long have you been on Hyperland? Hi, Emery. Hi, Payam. Hi, Bashi. Who needs stability? Oh, Nano, thank you so much for the 2-month sub. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Almost 3 years. It's only broken once. Okay. Well, then, you know, honestly, like Nil, you have much more experience than I do. So I will trust your opinion there. Holy shit, Judy. Judy, thank you for the 23 gifted. What the heck? Yo, congrats to everybody who got a gifted sub from the lotto there. I hope you enjoy all of the sub perks. If you have your Twitch account linked on Discord, you can get access to the sub only channel. Judy, thank you so much for being so generous. And also the rest of you who dodged, congrats for being so athletic. You missed the lotto this time. Okay. 30 says, I'm on a laptop with an NVIDIA card. That's why I'm trying it right now. It was really easy to set up for what I want to have, but I miss i3. I also miss i3. I might end up changing back to i3 because this is like, okay. So literally the thing that I just fixed. Okay, wait, my big ol' head is blocking like half the screen now. I gotta change this. That's funny. I was trying to make it more similar to how I have it in my YouTube videos. What is chat doing here? Why does chat get a spot here? The heck? What's the point? All right, I gotta make myself smaller. Otherwise, the peep's gonna riot. All right. You guys, it's funny though. I say and do all that, and then it's like the text is too small. You can't read it anyway. So the problem that I was having with Sway is, so there's a bunch of different applications seem to have different underlying dependencies, meaning like some of them seem to only run, like some of them need X server to like basically work properly. So you have to use X Wayland that basically starts an X server for those applications to connect to or use on startup kind of thing, or like when you open up Wayland. But then there's another thing that is with your like there's a bunch of like dbus stuff. Like I have to run my waybar in a very specific way. I have to do dbus run session, I think, for my waybar to work. And then there's a whole other thing with this dbus update activation environment. I have to like manually in my Sway config add this whole thing. I had to add this, which is basically you're running, okay, system control user import environment. You have to import your display, Wayland display, and SwaySock environment variables. You have to load that into Sway in order for it to like launch things properly. Because like this, literally just for me to open this application, it's not gonna, this took like 30 seconds before for it to open, which is insane. Yeah, it's crazy. I see we're back to OS rising, the usual, the usual. What mouse am I using? I'm using the SteelSeries Aerox wireless mouse. There's also another upcoming stream on YouTube for some reason. And am I alone in that? Okay. There's a chance that I started stream and I accidentally realized I was streaming to the wrong thing. I don't think there is another upcoming. Wait. Oh, that's really funny. Okay, wait, I gotta end that. I don't know how to, it doesn't let me delete that. That's February 26th how do I delete this? I literally can't delete this. What the heck? Guys, I don't know how to delete this live, but it's not real. I'm live in another session on the channel. This is a bug. Oh, someone said, not a real person said, would be a cool video to explain the daily life of a programmer in the US and the perks of the job. Those outside the US would find it interesting to compare to their environments. I mean, I feel like there's so much day in the life content out there. But maybe they want the real TM day in the life. Maybe, can I? Hold on. I think I can probably change this to just, okay, I'll just private it. Okay. That is very funny. Well, thanks for letting me know. Have I checked? I have not checked out Neri yet. No. It has come very, very highly recommended, however. What a mess. I know, right? Freaking, this stream's in shambles. Let's fork it. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. You are not in the US. Also true. Also true. Jake says, Salut Bash Bunny, comment vas-tu? They're from France. Hi, fellow Frenchie. I tried a few charm tools, including bubble tea for a small project in Go. I'm sure I missed a few things, but I thought those tools are nice. Yeah, the charm has such a good ecosystem. It's really good. Really good. Doris, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Those debus things should be set up by default in Sway. At least on Arch, they are, and etc. Sway config.d. So this is the thing, Swoop, is I don't know how much of these issues I'm having. I mean, most of them are things I've had to like manually add to my Sway config. So I don't know if it's an issue of like that Sway just doesn't do these things by default, or if it's because I'm using Nix OS that it requires me to explicitly define so many things that like it doesn't do any of the default. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what the balance is typically with other operating systems and how much they make it easier. But yeah, that's the update. That's the update. Just a bit of a pain in my ass, I'm not gonna lie. Ready. We are resuming the work on Blossom. I need to look at what I was doing last time. I think I need to just clean. I was just streamlining it, cleaning it up. I think I just want to add tests today. And there's going to be a incoming. Why don't you just get AI to run the test? Last time I got AI to run the test, it was hallucinating a little bit. Oh, also frick. I forgot to get Copilot set up on the latest version. Hold on. The pain of Nix. It's not shipped for Nix at the moment. It's not in Nix packages. So I have to do a bit of a little scuffed thing here. I had it in. Okay, I think here's where I did. Oh, wait, sick. I think it actually was going to work. I have to run it with Steam. I created a flake.nix. Listen, I used a lot of AI for this, and it actually did okay. But yeah, kind of a pain. Okay. We're good. We're set. You guys can see my... Oh yeah, I also desperately need to get my nails redone so that they're not so long because it is very hard to touch type right now. I can't feel the notches. So I'm typing with like the tops of my nails. Okay. Here. You guys can see. So I have to I do Nix packages, Steam run, impure, and then the path to my Nix built thing. And then that runs it in the current directory. What LLM are you mostly using? I do trust it. Oh, sick. Okay. I do have. Yeah. So I think before I was using such an old version of Copilot that it wasn't letting me choose all of the models that I had enabled. The one I've been using the most, I can't remember. I feel like I set it in, I forget it, you know? I think it was Claude Opus or Claude Sonnet. I don't know. I can't keep up with all this. It depends on what I'm trying to do though, because I'll use Gemini for more like, I don't know, content stuff and stuff. Yo, Bald Bearded Builder, thank you so much for the raid. What the heck? Yo, thank you. How was your stream? 30x is crazy. I'll do this one. Hey from Chile. Hello. Are you configuring Sway entirely over .nix files and symlinking the Sway configs? No, I'm not. So I'm configuring Sway just with the Sway config. I'm keeping all of my files away from Nix. It's only my package management and like system configuration that I have managed with Nix. Everything else is just regular files. Do I ever do leak code problems? No, I never do leak code problems on stream. I think my soul would leave my body doing leak code problems on stream. That sounds like the worst thing I could do. Thinks on harder problems, optimal performance. I mean, sure, whatever. Sure. I think I would die inside a little bit. Because I already find stream kind of distracting. You know? Did I try Hyperland? I have not tried. Well, I tried it when I was using, when I tried Omarq. Sorry, Omarq. All right, you guys. Oh, if I have a single mod in chat, can you give Bald Bearded Builder a shout out? Otherwise, I'll do it. If I have any mods, summon the mods. I need them. I don't know why I have so many debug test files in there. Okay, don't ask me about it. I don't know what happened. And I think I changed. Okay, so I changed some of this around. So this test is like not gonna work at all anymore. Oh, sorry, my text might be tiny for you guys. Good for me, bad for you. And that. It's okay. You just need the illusion of my productivity for what it's worth. I think that should be enough to motivate you. But it is so funny. Show me the code. Shit. Very funny. Okay, so I basically just want to test that. Okay, test that env vars are respected. I want to remap a thing. Yo, Polachan, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, wait. Oh, Buttered Toast, thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I think, okay. I think DHH says it's Archie. Yeah. But you can't, I feel like you can't spell it like that. Like it's spelled the same as a monarchy. Can't do it. You can't cheat the English language like that, okay? Listen, I know that the entire language is like built on exceptions, but we need to stand our ground somewhere. Right. Oh wait, I can just whatever. You guys are gonna see me really struggling to type today. I'm gonna be so for real. More than usual. More than the usual. Okay, so this one I need to have a little default. And then I do a little config.load config. And I think that's good. Fix, you can't say that in the chat. You're allowed to compliment the other participants of the chat, but let the streamer be a little stream gremlin. I am typing on the split keyboard and it feels good. Speaking of which, I should, you know what? I gotta adapt. I gotta lock in. Do you type fast like Primogen? No. Are you kidding me? Hello? Do I talk as fast as the Primogen? No. I be low-key. I'm low-key, okay? I'm not typing like that. Yeah, I'm using the Keychron split keyboard. It's my go-to now. My goat. I like the look of the keycaps. I'm still adapting to them. I'm still deciding if I like the sound and feel of them. If you've been considering it, you can use my affiliate link, which I have somewhere. Actually, I should update. Oh, wait, I can update my chair command and the keyboard command. Hold on. Hold the phone. I might get the mods to do it so I can do some coding. Also, you guys, be prepared. There's a few sponsored things coming out in March. Me saying that, I'm saying that as somebody because I feel kind of bad. For some reason, I feel like there's a lot of programmers hate it when like coding streamers do any kind of brand collabs. I've been very particular with the ones I've been doing, but I don't know. I feel like I need to give you a heads up or something so you don't lose your minds. For what it's worth, though, I do feel like the stream audience are like don't care as much. I am trying to find the links. All right. Me. Well, we all need money. I am trying to make it so that I can like get editors. Like most of the creators that you're watching that do tech stuff have like video editors and people doing their thumbnails and sometimes like helping them find different topics and stuff like that. Like I've been doing all the edits and all the everything since forever, and it takes a lot of my time away from coding and stuff, and I want to be able to do more of that. So I need to offload. So that means that I need to get sponsors so that I can pay people to do things for me. So, yeah. Did the QNHG just get thrown to the bin? No, not at all. So I have another setup that is that's for like friends and family. So they'll get to use the QNHE. Right now it's sitting in the background actually. You can't see it with the current cam. Okay. I might just link to the video where I assembled the keyboards because that has all of the like keyboard specs. This one. What color theme? This is Doom 1. Okay. Sick. Okay, we're back. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube chat. Haven't looked at you in a minute. Hi. Is Twitch the main or YouTube? I would say, Twitch is bumping. But I'm trying to, I'm posting more on YouTube and stuff. So if you want to stay up to date. Actually, so I was really shocked at how many people were experiencing the same problem as me. Like it seems like in any given circle with Linux is that like some people have experienced where they have an AMD CPU and it means that their display, like their machine basically won't wake from sleep. Your posture has changed with the new chair. I am fully reclined in this chair. I melt into this chair. That's the difference. You're more laid back. I do have it like it is reclined. It's not in like the more upright position. Yeah, there's a chance it's fixing my prawn posture. I'm not gonna lie. I think it is so comfortable. I'm so sorry. Like, I honestly, there's part of me that's like, I kind of wish it was like meh, because then then it protects your wallets, you know? But I'm so sorry, but it's actually really good. I'm so sorry for you, but but you might need a new chair. Fuck. Is the message on? What message? Yeah, there's a chair command. Yeah. So I have the one in green, but it's all the same chair. One thing I will say, I think I mentioned this in the stream. I'm going to be doing a dedicated video on it as well, going over like the features and whatever. It's the Librenovo Omni chair. It's, I don't know if it comes, I can't remember if it comes with the footrest by default, but I would highly recommend the footrest. There is a chair command if you want to look on their website, but it's it's like the same price point as a Herman Miller Aeron. I think it's either the same or less than the Embody, which a lot of people were going on about. I hate to ask, was it sponsored? Yeah, they gave it to me. And the video is a paid promotion. They're not paying me to say anything nice about it on stream, though. It's not included. Yeah. This is not included. I mean, I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, though. So you're allowed to do whatever you want. Their website has some jank. Wait, really? It's brand new. Worried about brand collabs. Meanwhile, I'm desperately looking for a new chair. Literally, I was looking for, I did my review thing on on my whole setup, and I mentioned all of the pain points that I had with my Aeron. And this one, the biggest thing with this one is you can adjust the width of the armrests as well, which is huge. But this is literally the most comfy chair I've ever had. I don't know what part of their website is janky. Oh, it is an add-on. Yeah, I have this step sync footrest. That's the one they gave me. And it is very comfy. It depends too. Cause I normally sit cross-legged on my chair, and it's given me a new place to put my feet. That's like a really good height for it. But anyway, I don't want this to sound like an ad, because they're like, I don't know. I know some people are like, meh, meh, meh. Only know this brand because I saw a video on my recommended page of how this chair exposes all the worst YouTubers. That's very funny. I'm actually curious. I want to see it too. Trying in a store doesn't help because you notice problems over time. Yeah. Yeah. I wish it was... Oh, I got some glitching when hovering over the cart icon. Interesting. I know that is one thing. I do wish that I could have the chair longer before like doing a review video. You know, because it's like you never know how things are going to wear, but it does feel like it's really good quality. But you know what it is. Yo, Farkin, thank you so much for the 10,000 IDR. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. The chicken's here. Bok bok, our pet chicken. Polo-chan, thank you for the prime sub. I don't know if I thanked you, so thank you, thank you. All right. Is your 2013 MacBook still a server? No. It's being untouched in my closet. You know how it is? My test is flaky. I can't figure out why. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Icarus. That sucks. Do you have a runtime? Is it like a runtime bug? Why are you mad? Undefined? Oh. Oh, it's because I changed the... Yeah, okay. I do think, though, if there was a product that I didn't like that I got sent by a sponsor, I would just tell them I'm not interested in covering it and I can send it back to them. Because I'm not, like... I don't, you know, I don't need the... I don't need it. I don't need it. And it is very, very important to me that the community feels like that the community... I don't want to ever feel like I'm exploiting the community in any way. One thing I will say is I don't know about the shipping. I feel like it took a long time to ship. Or like, I don't know. They didn't give me tracking info, but that could have just been that it was just me. And I didn't buy the chair, you know? You don't need money. I am very lucky that I have a lot of inbound. I have options. Yo, Loki, thank you for 5 gifted. That's insane. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. I feel exploited. Why? What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, Nyx is a bit of a weird distro, I'm not gonna lie. Anyone got Rex for office chair for the broke ass college students among us? Get a used chair. There's so many, I feel like there's so many times where the office spaces will like just bulk sell a bunch of their stuff on like Marketplace or something. Who makes the chair? You can do exclamation mark chair. Yeah. Okay, you guys, I actually need to look away from you for a minute and do some stuff. Okay, so here, load config. I need to make sure that the config path, config blog dirt. Let me like, I might just t.log the RSS path because I don't think I have that defined anywhere yet. Oh, wait. Oh. I don't know if that's doing anything. Is it worth the price tag? It's like the same price as a Herman Miller. Yeah. I like it better than my Herman Miller. I will say I also really liked the what's it called? Fractal chairs. Those are really good too. If you're looking for like a lower budget chair. But I think this one has a lot more like lumbar support adjustment options and stuff. And just in general, like you can, it's more like feature rich, you know? Herman Miller's the best chair I ever got. We sit different. I am glad for what it's worth, I never had back pain with actually, I guess I did because I would sit weird. I mostly had pain in my knees and hips because I would sit with a lot of pressure on them. Nothing easier than managing flakes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Nyx, if it's worth the time sink. It depends on the day. Okay. What am I drinking? It's chocolate mint rooibos tea. Do you have a college degree? I'm a college dropout. It was an interesting choice because I wanted to finish my degree, but I was doing my streaming and stuff on Twitch for coding. And then I was getting companies were reaching out to me with software development jobs in like 2021. And I was kind of at a point where I had plateaued at my previous job. And then I was getting a decent amount of like inbound job offers. And then I was kind of like, okay, well, I'll try to like, I'll accept a full-time job as a software developer. Like it's the same job I would have been waiting for when I graduated. So I was like, okay, I'll check out some of these different offers that I'm looking at. And then I was like, oh, I'll try to like keep doing my degree part-time while I'm working. And then it just didn't happen because your like tech jobs are so much more demanding than a traditional 40-hour work week. Which college? I don't share that. Hello. What city are you in, Major? Hello. How to stay motivated? Because I always start a project and then I get bored. I would say like try and keep yourself curious about it. Stay curious about it. Try and look at it from a third-party lens, an outsider's perspective, or even just like, I wonder how this thing works instead of like, I need to get this working. You know, you might not live where you went to school. Yeah, but I don't share any personal identifiable information. I don't share when I went to school. I don't share where I've worked in the past that wasn't under the Bash Bunny. Like, no. I personally do not. There may be other creators that do, and you can ask them where they went to school. All right. Hello? What shell am I in? There's no tab completions. CD internal. Oh, I'm like breaking. What is this? All right. Okay. Internal config. Okay. Unable to open config file. No. Okay, so it's not giving me anything anymore. Which I think is actually potentially right. Because I think I changed it so that load config doesn't do anything. I think I might just actually want to go to... Oh, it's in command, right? Wait, I could have just looked at my open buffers. Whatever. It's fine. Could you zoom in? I can't see anything. What government name is on the channel name? If you are... I would recommend not doing that for what it's worth, but it's up to you. All right. So, okay, so here I'm unmarshalling the default config. I'm basically doing that. I'm loading the config. I'm parsing it, blah, 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 blah. Can I just... I think I might just... Okay. Some of y'all are going to be mad that I'm complicating this, but you know what? It's fine. I want to be able to test it and make sure that because I get holes in my logic, especially when I'm coding on stream. Okay. And then this can return, this returns a CLI. Actually, I can config.init. And then this can go up here. Put it down here. Oh, is it gonna let me? It has no field or method. Oh, I can't redefine it here. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I tried. So I'll return the CLI, which is a CLI. Also return. Yeah, it's very hard typing with these nails for real. Command is parsing all of the Kong stuff into the CLI. That part I kind of don't need in the test because we're not running, not giving it any parameters or anything. I'm not doing anything with the environment variables, am I? Oh, that's all in load. Okay, so it's fine. I'm re-understanding what my code is doing. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, I have to keep redoing. Please. Oh, I'm using I think this is probably Blexmon. Oh, sorry, this is Terminus Nerd Font. If you use Nerd Fonts, you'll be able to use the little icons and stuff. Okay, so it is in load config that it's unable to open config file. So why is that? It either reads an existing config file. Why is it unable to open? No such file or directory. I think because okay, so I think I do probably have a bit of a logic thing here where I would love to step through any debugger. Can I debug this? Actually, so that I can see what the heck I've done here. Oh, I need to unmarshal the YAML. Okay. I need to do the little unmarshalling and everything. Wait. I need to copy that YAML unmarshal stuff. Brick. Okay. Yeah, we'll import that. I think that'll be... I do literally just have to copy all of this. Okay. In my test. Oh wait, I'm just gonna, hold on. This one. Okay, import cycle not allowed. Okay, so it's getting mad that I have internal config. Does it mean it's missing the metadata for that? Me being, I'm too lazy to think about this right now. So we'll ask AI. Wow. Okay, what is the import cycle problem for config? Okay, the file declares package config and then imports. Oh, when does it, why does it, what? What do you mean it declares package config? In 26? Oh. Should just be default config? Oh, because I'm already in the, okay, frick. I forgot. It's because I was going from main into something that was in the same package. Yeah, that's why. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Okay. Config.yaml, no such file directory. Okay, and then so by line 31, get config file path. It's gonna load config, which in this case, it wouldn't exist. If is not exist. Oh. Well, I'm getting it to open it still. Oh, the create, okay, I think create writes it though. Creates a new one and then writes it to a YAML. Oops. Oh, that was Windows O, that's why. Wait, actually, you guys can't hear my music, so I'm gonna turn some music on. Hoblin, thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah, I forgot what package I was in. Okay, so this one. Oh yeah, I do probably want to debug this. Me trying to figure out. It was line 31. It was upset. Tries to open something that doesn't exist. Why did I redeclare this? I don't think I need that at all. Config. 144. Oh, yeah. I think I meant to do this where it would actually modify the... It's supposed to modify that. But then now is it not a pointer or something? No, nothing. It's not an error. Okay, wait. Okay. Okay, we'll see if my debugger is working today. It'll be very fun. I don't know if I can test current subtest. I don't know if these work. I don't think those work. Yeah. I think I have to usually... I should have closed that, deleted that buffer. I think I usually have to start it in another process. Oh, it's these. It'll be that, but I'm in the wrong directory, so that's... My typo's in there. Hee. Can you do /context to see how many tokens you have left in your context space? Sure. Claude Opus, it used 12%? I asked it one thing. Just kidding. I don't know how to read this. I don't know what this means. Also, you guys probably can't read it because it's so small. There you go. Keep it at it. As I said, I subscribe to your channel. We'll have a look tomorrow. If you don't mind, I would give you advice in the comments. Are you talking? I don't know if you're talking to me or somebody else. It was a very complicated test that you asked. It's so complicated. I think that some of the default DAP things don't work for me. I think I need to enable, like there's stuff you have to like enable manually for the debugger to help to work. All right. I think I have this one. I think this one will work. DAP debug, headless, remote debug, that. Woohoo! The only thing that's kind of annoying me that I think I noticed last time too is that it's not actually showing me any of the local variables, which is what's the freaking point? I need to figure, yeah. Why'd I hit continue? That was stupid. Okay, well. This is one thing I've been meaning to do. It's fine. That was my bad. TBH. Frick, that was the wrong port number. Yeah, I use fish. I use fish shell cluster. You should look into it. It's a good shell. It is a little bit frustrating if you have a strong like existing config in a POSIX compliant shell. You have to kind of rewrite everything to suit fish, but it's a really, really good. The interactive mode is outstanding. I'll do an actual video on it recently. The system prompt starts at 11%. Oh, okay. Why don't you use VS Code? Well, I like having a keyboard-centric workflow. But at what cost? You know? I think I installed a Dape, but I don't know if that works. Oh, no stopped debug. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. I wasn't sure if it would work anyway. Import, don't do nothing. Yeah, okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, stat. This is really unhelpful if I can't see anything. Okay, we might debug in Z potentially. Oh, wait, there's little controls up here. Since when? Where are my local variables? Hold on, we ask AI. We're gonna ask AI again. Hold on, AI can fix this. Oh wait, we gotta go into my config. We're gonna fix this. We're back to rising. Okay, we're fixing my Doom config. Okay, but we're gonna get copilot to do this. Steam packages. Yes. All roads lead to rising, for real. Okay. Why wouldn't... Okay. I can't type either. It's fine. Is there any reason why the local variables aren't showing in DAP UI for Emacs? Any reason you're using Opus 4.5? Because I don't care. Is mentally stable on debugs in GDB? I need to get on that train, I think, Judy. I think that could change everything for me. Northern Aviation, thank you so much for 6 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And Slick, thank you for the Prime sub. Apparently I found some time to stay a little longer. Let's go. Okay, what does it say? You have both Dape and... Okay, well, they conflict. Okay, well... you know what? You're not wrong. It's adding up, I'm not gonna lie. All right, you guys are gonna have to kind of deal with this for 1 sec. I have to fix... What do you mean? Oh, there we go. Okay. I have to fix something real quick. All right, where's Dape? It says it's supposed to be better. I'm gonna just comment it out for now. Very funny. I was like, wait, what's the difference? What did I do here? I think I went halfway down a rabbit hole and then pretended everything was fine. Okay, I don't think I saved that one. If you want to stick with DAP mode, remove Dape and add the UI config. I think I have that already in my config. Oh, maybe not. I thought I already had DAP UI mode. Oh, maybe I just changed that. Maybe I fixed that on my other machine. Classic. See, this is a great use of AI. Freaking not having to deal with this. With me and my woes. DAP tooltip. Mode 1. GDB is insane, but also frequently causes me to bash my head against the wall. I've mostly used it to debug Rust code, and getting it to generate correct debug symbols for all libraries was just an absolute nightmare. Okay. Fair enough. Hey, nothing like an Emacs config yak JVO for real. For real. Okay, so I think that's good, and then I can just run doomsync. I gotta close out this debugging thing. Disconnect. Wow. Very cool, very cool. All right. So now I'm gonna open up Doom again. Oh wait, I'm goofy. I meant to run doomsync first. What do you mean? Okay. Yay! All right. Wrong test. Frick. Okay. Why not Dape? I just haven't gotten around to figuring out how to configure it properly. That's it. I just need something to work. And I've used DAP UI before and not Dape. Actually, I wanna recline more. I need a lounge. I need lounge mode. Yes. I needed this. All right. And I need to add a breakpoint. I think it was here. Okay. Yeah, it's still not showing me any locals. What's the point? I need to inspect things. Let me inspect things. I'm using my mouse. It's not showing me anything. RIP. I like saving this stuff for stream. I definitely already have that. Deep info buffer. Okay, maybe we try deep. I'll just try it. Because this is annoying me. Hello? Buggy as hell. The heck? Debug, exit, sir. Alright, it's fine, whatever. React shaving, the huge. Okay, so it said to just enable the deep stuff. And then I think it did say just to remove the full tip mode. Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna be lazy, I'm gonna ask him. That's not what I said, no. Oh, sorry. The sponsor command is the sponsor is copilot. The sponsor command. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Judy says can't give pointers. Have not used app UI, and all don't want a backseat. Oh, you're good. You're good, Judy. It still has used package deep with no configuration. Oh. As it should work, just run doom sync. Ensure that the old DApp UI doesn't interfere. As is, it should work. All right. I think I already ran that, but I'm going to run it again. Oh, I have to add a breakpoint still, I think. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. It was very Emacs like that. Okay. Oh, it's gonna. Okay, wait. I think it. Adapter connection shut down. Okay. I don't know how to use this. All right. Your unemployed friend on a Monday. We ask AI. I give up. Okay, how do you use Dape with a Go test? Okay, so you breakpoint toggle. Enter, delve dash test. Okay, we try that. No configuration name. Okay, it says, why are you lying to me? AI, please. Hello? Oh, it's, no? Are we fine? Okay, we're back. I think this is probably where it's saying, I definitely have Delve installed. Oh. No, but I definitely have it working. I'm getting AI red pilled. Yeah, JetBrains has really good products. Only has a single Delve config. Delve mode test. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it's looking there. It's not, okay. It's not even looking in the right directory. Okay, how do I specify the directory to use? Oh, I see. Okay, there's a current working directory thing that I can add. Interesting. I feel like I must be able to. Current working directory. Okay, let me try this again. No, I keep mixing it. At least it saves this. Can I just do that? No. I must be able to do like that. Oh. I could just do that, whatever. Program is relative, which defaults to the project root. Okay, that's still not the right. No-go files in Blossom. Okay, so I think I needed to change the, okay, this is fun. Story my life. Oh wait, what am I doing? Control X, Control A, D. It's okay, guys. We're figuring out how DAPE works. Yay! Okay, actually huge. Can I resize this? I want my mouse. I need my mouse. I wish it wrapped, like in all debuggers. You know what I mean? Okay. So I'm at line 30. The config, it has a default, the default config path is that. I'm gonna step into, yay, we made it. Huh? Available DAPE commands. That's what I'm, oh wait. Oh, I see. I can type it in here. Okay, okay. I need to type it in here. Okay. Ooh, okay, okay. Why isn't this? Can you program it to wrap? You must be able to. Okay. Okay, so it's got the config file. This is the default value. This is from like the default thing. It's going to create a new config. Oh, I think I'm overwriting it before it. Okay, we're going to, I think it's just next. Yeah, so I've reset everything. And then everything is basically empty and then it's trying to create stuff. Okay. So maybe I just rename that to new config. Actually, and then okay, wait. What is it? Okay. Hello? Oh. Bye, Arturo. Thanks for hanging out. Yo, Space. Oh my God, Spacephoria, thank you so much for the raid. I'm so sorry. I was busy. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. If I have any mods in the chat, can you please give a shout out to Spacephoria? Sphaerophoria. I always mispronounce your name. I say it different every time. If you're locked in, you're locked in. I am locked in I was trying to fix my freaking debugger. Classic. You know how it is. You know how it is. How was your stream? What were you working on? All right, let's try running this test again. Okay. Why is it logging so much? Okay, it's failing. Got does not equal want. Okay. So it is not respecting the environment variable for the blog. It is respecting it for config. Okay, that honestly sounds about right. Can't have an empty path. I think this create maybe has, I think I was in the middle of doing something with this. Okay. Okay, so if I'm creating a new config, I think what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see if any of these are not empty, meaning they're set, then overwrite whatever is already in config with the environment variable value is probably what I'm thinking. But like, I don't think that I feel like this stuff, because I might want to use create. Am I using create? Hold on. Main. Good luck, have fun. It'll be its own iceberg, yo, for real. The debugger needed debugging. Okay. Okay, so I use config set path to update. Okay, so the CL is the only thing. Okay. Accepted flag. Oops, the CLI brother config path is the only accepted flag. I don't think we need to get too crazy with all the other ones, I think. Okay, so creates a new file from the default config. Judy, thank you for gifting 6 months of tier 1 to Sphaerophoria. Sphaerophoria. Bro, that kills me. I'm so sorry. Judy, thank you very much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all of your generosity. It is very kind. For what it's worth, I think it's not hard to pronounce. It's Sphaerophoria. Sphaerophoria. I just need to practice. It's me. I'm the problem. Sphaerophoria. See? Now I'm goated. Now I'm ready. No, you can post in a chat. You can post links. You said you like yours. One question I didn't ask yesterday. How tall are you? Because I'm only 5'3" and I struggle with desk chairs. I'm 5'6", and I think this one, if you're 5'3", I have the bigger. I got the bigger version because I know that I do like to sit cross-legged, so I wanted like more room on the chair. I would double check the heights though if they're the same, because this one I think would be a bit too tall for you if you're 5'3", if you don't have a footrest for it. Sure. Yeah. Sure, yeah. Okay. Create new file from the defaults. Yes. For the config file. Okay. For what's worth, that would not exist. Variables, config and var wouldn't, actually that's not true. No, because we might create it if the file doesn't exist, but the path does. Okay. So we can do config.path is equal to that. Just yoink this the same. I need my nails to be changed. It's gonna drive me nuts. Bruh. Run into all kinds of. This is why I need to delegate. It's like code more. So these are different. I have RSS is where I want in a potential like publication workflow where you want an RSS file created. This is like the path to where you'd get that RSS file created, which would probably be like your website's root. Bye, Etsy. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you. Some taller people can't do embody, for example, due to the pokey shoulders. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this one has no pokes, which is nice. Adam says, hey, Bunny, funny story. One of your videos helped me realize my project has thousands of users I never knew about. Thought I'd drop in and say thanks. Wait, what the heck? That's so cool. Wait, how did you find that out? Oh, maybe through like looking at source graph or something like that, and then realizing that it's used as a dependency in like a ton of places. Okay, so I need to do that. And then I think in my load config, I also had that little bug where I was creating all of that stuff, os.open. So I think after that is when I need to, I need to overwrite that, and then it tries to open it. And I think that's good. So this, I feel like I could also just have like a new config and then like with path, with config path with blogger, something like that. I don't need to worry about the RSS file because that only gets generated with the RSS command. Otherwise, no point. Also, yeah, Adam, I don't know. YouTube moderation might be slightly different. I think you can post links, but I'm not 100% sure. But you can totally link your project. Okie dokes. I think that should work. Oh, I'm so glad I have some form of debugging working on this thing. That's actually huge. I need to get it. Oh, undefined markdown from bytes parse test. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait, this one's still not working. Por qué? Blogger is still not being honored. In the test? What did I do? Oops. I messed up. Interesting. Temp logger. Subpath temp. Oh. Why? I think I had this because it was. Why is the buffer read only? Hello? Let me change things. Okay, that was fun. That was interesting. Actually, I could be running that in a little terminal window instead, but whatever. You just have to deal. So I think I can remove this. I think there was a bug. I didn't have the cleanup defined or something. Okay. Oh, am I potentially looking at the wrong blossom? Oh no. Don't think so. I think you know what? I think that I can go back to here. Oh, that's why. Hold on. It's here. It's because I didn't update the path. Okay, I think that will work now. Okay. Still failing, but for a different reason, potentially. No, it's still, wait, it's still getting that? Create new blogger. What a mess. What a mess. Who wrote this shit? Who freaking wrote this? I feel like this is so unnecessary. I feel like all my functions are doing so much. The most. They're doing the most. I'm gonna be right back. Alrighty. Let's get comfy. Honestly, I feel like I need this thing handy. This is very chaotic. Okay, I think I need to change a lot of what I'm doing. I think I need to just, okay, focus back on my little, I have a little diagram. You guys can't see it, it's too small. And I know you love that. Okay. So, I have, actually I'm drawing a new one because my brain needs it. Okay, so I have a config path. It's going to either here, we can do big chat. You guys, then I'll show you my notes. Okay, if the file exists, read it. Update based on env. Not hard. Write file. This is really good for my brain. I'm so glad that I didn't go crazy with trying to do some very difficult project. Okay. If not, create, okay, blank, like template from template. And then add env. Okay, so I think what I can do, oh yeah, and then 3 write file. Okay, so there's a chance we do big read. Not the pen and paper. We're here. We're at that point. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, I'd probably honestly be better off writing this whole thing back from scratch, but it's fine. Yeah, I got these headphones. I won them. I won them in a raffle or something. It was spin the wheel, more specifically. Okay. So, you know what? Let me write out the test though. I closed the test, but I think I actually want to write the test out first. We're going to be good. We're going to do good things. Okay. So we're going to have a new test. Okay. Func test with paths, which is going to do okay. So here we're going to test that setting paths is working properly. So I'm going to create a new thing that's going to be, I'm going to do a like new config thing. I'm going to do like a with blogger or something. And then this is going to be a path string, which I'll do start with just probably blog pass, but we'll do like new and then have this. This is kind of a convention that Rob Pike established in Go. Okay. Um, okay. Oh, I can just do new. We are in. Now, I think it's still. Is that what I want? Hold on. I want to. I really like my Bose QCs as well. They're so expensive. No music today. I'm listening to DMCA music, so I can't play it. But this is the one I'm listening to right now. Are there any features you missed in Stowe? Honestly, no. I really like the simplicity of it. Okay. Actually, I don't even need to do any of that. With BlogPath, they have this, I think. Okay, let me look at this again. Oh, when I go full screen with the browser, it removes the search bar. Okay. I definitely wrote it down to what it was. Self-referential functions. Okay, temporary configuration with automatic restoration. Okay, so the self-referential functions, which is basically this where you do like, you have your like, I want to create a new config, and then I have with BlogPath return is actually a function. It returns is type option that I believe satisfies an interface. It satisfies like an option interface. I have to double check if that's actually how that works, but basically allows you to have new take options as like an unknown number of options as arguments. And okay, and that's called the self-referential function, and that's a pattern established by Rog Pike. So it says, okay, so instead of methods that mutate state directly, options are represented as functions that return new functions or closures to restore previous state. So the key benefits are immutability and safety. It allows for temporary configuration changes with automatic restoration. Chaining and composition. It enables fluent, readable APIs where options are composed naturally. And each function represents a state, returning another function to transition to the next state. Ideal for complex workflows, best for configuring objects before use, especially in APIs where you want to avoid constructor bloat and optional support in extensible settings. I was asking it to compare that to setters. So I was like, all I'm trying to do here is set some stuff, you know? Easy to understand and implement. The setters are easy to understand and implement. And it changes the object in place, no built-in mechanism for rollback. which is fine. It requires method chaining or additional wrapper logic for fluent interfaces, suitable for runtime state changes. Less ideal for initial setup due to verbosity. So Pike's pattern is particularly powerful when you need to temporarily alter configuration and then restore it. Functional options pattern is the more well-known one. Reference for it. Interesting. Okay. Don't know if I need to do that. Okay. So basically that first test is testing whether or not it's like if for an example where the config doesn't exist. This one, I just want to test that setting paths is working properly. Environment is prioritized. So I think all I really need to do here is have some kind of like setter for the path, which I feel like I already have somewhere. I've seen this pattern at work. I've also actually seen this pattern as well. I prefer an old option struct instead of a sequence of functions. Yeah, that makes sense. Not studio headphones, but I got the HyperX Cloud Alpha wireless. They have 300 hours of battery. And yes, actually 300 freaking hours. I charge these once every like 2 or 3 months. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing music. It finally confused my algo enough and started getting new suggestions. Let's go. Yeah, I listen to a lot of Zach Bryan and what's his name? Why am I blanking on it right now? Sam Barber. Reason to do it this way is to have defaults you can control. Yeah, I remember we had that. We had those patterns in Glamour. And I was like, why? And then, you know, sometimes you got to learn the hard way. I feel like I typically have to learn the hard way, unfortunately. I'm just like this. Create blog dir. I guess this is the only thing where I'm setting anything. I feel like I could just have a either set. What do I have for my config? My other one. So just create. Oh no, I definitely have something that, okay. Okay. And then I can do, I'll do something like that, I think. I think tests are going to be the only way I can make my process a little bit less chaotic. So let's like write the test first so I have at least like the structure down. Because otherwise this is just becoming a very garbled mess of I don't know what this is supposed to do. If you take an option struct, people can do whatever, and they have to know the whole struct. Oh, that's true. Yeah. If you do it this way, it's truly optional. Required stuff shouldn't be in option struct anyway. It should be call signature. Oh, good night, OCX. Okay, set blob path. We'll do set RSS, which don't know if I need that. Can't type. Can't type. Still can't type. It's fine. We can do file path dot join. Oh wait, I think this is. Something like that. Okay, so me rewriting the whole thing. This can be path string. Okay. Check path is not empty. Empty. And aka it's valid. Check env. Use env. If set. I think that's literally all I want to do. I don't want to create anything. Nothing. I don't think I want to do any of that. Because I think that's what I was trying to do, but then it was just a mess. And that's what I was trying to do here. Hello, welcome in. I'm just gonna hard code it. Hello? Need my type push? Hello? Okay, I am all over the place. I'm not typing properly. Did I? Yeah, okay, I did. Oh, I'm goofy. Hold on. This was supposed to be... I deleted the important part. Oh, it's string or error? Oh, okay, well. I didn't need to do that either. It's fine. It's fine. Is what it is. I need to put something in my keyboard, a little keyboard shortcut that just types out if error does not equal null for me. I'll add another test later. I can't remember. I think it's t.fatalf. Yeah. So I'll just do... Listen, I know that I can do table test, but I'm not going to do it right now. Do you speak any languages other than English? I also speak French. I don't really write any Lua. Canadian French, yes. Nice to see someone still enjoying the art of coding by hand if your LLMs are rapidly stealing that away from us. I mean, I have a video coming out on this. I think it's not as much of an imminent threat as people seem to think it is. I think that I enjoy the act of coding, but if anything, I feel like having AI makes it easier, better than ever to be able to get feedback on your code and stuff, and like improve quickly, get answers quickly. Okay. is this even? What is even happening here? I don't think that's... that would be what, Blogger? Blogging? Oh my god, I literally cannot type today. It's actually gonna drive me insane. It's fine. And I might even do... I love when it does that. Oh. Actually, I could... do if... My brain isn't working right now. I think I'm on Doom 1. Or am I on Cappuccine? Actually, I might be Cappuccine. I think you might be right. I'm using Terminus Nerd font. Brother. And then I think it just returns. So I need, I think this I might keep, but I might delete that. And Maybe you can include the font you use in your FAQ. I do have a command for it. I think YouTube chat is also not as used to the commands. Or if Nightbot responds. Awkward if Nightbot doesn't respond. Yeah. I nearly missed the question. I don't think there's anything more I'd ask for in Stowe. Yeah, I feel the same. I like that it's simple. Okay. I'm not going to refresh the config file. So I think that's fine. I think this I need to. So I think what I'll do here is I'll do config.blog.dir is equal to set blog. I literally. Oh, it's config. That's why. Set blog path. I don't know why I'm okay. I literally just added that. Oops, not what I meant to do. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh no, we're good. Okay. Oh, that's why. I can also make this. Oh, I can just. Oh, I should actually, I just have like kind of the ideas of like the features that I want. What I'm kind of doing right now is I'm going through, I was winging it. I was going buck wild with with coding. And also was writing most of it on stream. So it's very chaotic and a lot of the functions are doing too many things. So I'm currently breaking it down into tests so that I can reduce the scope of a lot of these things. Oh, sorry, you weren't talking to me. Oh, that's my bad. No AI, no Claude. I have AI. I have AI. AI helps me. I ask it questions when I get stuck. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to write out some of these tests. I need to get like my brain to have a better grasp of everything, streamline it a little bit, and then I will and then I'll ask AI ways that I can improve it further. I'll get it to scrutinize it. I'll get it to help me figure out why things aren't working. Yeah, I really like learning it. Using it as a learning tool is really, really good. Being able to ask it questions about your code base, about other people's code base, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So then I think it was in... Sorry, I guess I should close this one so that you guys can see better what I'm doing. Since that matters to some of you. Not all of you, just some. Copilot CLI looks pretty snazzy. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's been very useful. I was having it fix my debugger earlier. My woes as a Doom Emacs user with skill issues. Whatever would I do otherwise? I think set RSS path. So this should also be happening with this. Maybe I should, hold on, I might as well. Oh, I do have it here. Oh, I update the environment as well because... Okay, but I don't do any validation on it, which is sick. I'm worried not going through the debugging struggle might atrophy those skills. Oh, if you're not, doing it in debugger. I agree. I think it's good to do I mean, I think it's like anything. I think it's like anything where if you try and seek answers too early or too frequently, you become very you become not okay with the discomfort. Why do all developers sit crookedly in their chair? Listen, I got full lumbar support right now. This is so much better than how I usually sit. Do you understand? Have you seen that meme of like the stick figure hunched over looking like a prawn? That's usually me. I'm a changed woman. Okay? I've been changed. This is such a mess. I feel like I want a break. I want to take a break. For what it's worth, I've been having like those kind of headaches where it's like behind your eyes. It's part of why I've been wearing my glasses. Actually, I guess, yeah, that's why I've been wearing my glasses a lot during streams and stuff. I guess I could put them on, but yeah. So I'm getting I have a bit of a headache. But I'm trying to persevere. Maybe I'll put my glasses on. They only do a little bit, but I think they help. A tea break? Maybe a tea break could be the fix. Okay. You guys watch the code. Or don't. I'm scared. I'm scared of you guys looking at it. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna put my glasses back on when I come back. I'm gonna take a little break, I think. Could take a break and cuddle with the dog. All right. You guys be good. Okay. I'll be back. Hey guys. I tried to do that in the most gentle voice possible so that you would not forget that I'm here. So I wouldn't jump scare. All right. You scared the flip out of me still. Okay, I'm sorry. I probably should have left some music going or something in the background. Okay. Me disappearing for like 20 minutes. I was like, I need to go cuddle with my dog or something, you know? It does make it a lot funnier that I tried really hard not to scare you and I just couldn't help it. I am a jump scare. Okay. Okay, I might actually sit more upright again because I feel like I need to be alert. We're back. Okay. Fingers crossed. I don't know. I feel like I just kind of have a bit of a constant like tension behind my eyes, so it's just kind of what it is. Not ideal. I'll say it. Not ideal, but I think we can tank it today because I think next stream isn't until Wednesday anyway. Unless I stream more. We'll see. Okay, so let me actually brain dump what I'm doing right now. Okay. Here, you know what? Yo, hey Sakris, how's it going? All right, here's what I'm doing. Writing tests to simplify function behavior. All right. Maybe you're subconsciously staring your, I mean, it could be. I've been working. I've been staring at screens a lot. It's a very busy week right now, so, you know, I'd be staring at screens for very long. But I feel like don't we all, you know? I feel like, don't we all? Okay. So, right. I think what I was doing is I was saying this set path should have similar behavior to the set blog path and stuff like that, where it does some validation. So maybe I'll just copy. I think I just copied the code from. This, literally just that. Alrighty. I do feel like I think I have this happening somewhere else, which is not ideal. You know what? We can use. Okay, where? Validating the config file path. Through the keycap, new here. I noticed that you avoid using mouse. Yeah, I don't really use a mouse. I find a big part of it is just, I like having a very keyboard heavy workflow because I find a lot of the behaviors of what I want to do becomes muscle memory. So I don't have to like think about what I need to do next and find it in the UI and then engage, like click on it, engage with it, whatever. I just kind of like have my little shortcuts that do that. You know? Like I'm just like, oh, I need to find something and my body just does it. I don't have to be like, all right, I have to press this, this, and this. Oh my God, red hot. I'm definitely not looking at 3 screens at once right now. Heck yeah. The chaos. Immersed in the chaos. Okay. Checks the blossom, falls back. Oh, it's get config file path, I think, is already validating it. Set path. Create. Okay. So it is in create, which means I can get rid of that and create. I can just use set path. Okay, okay. Okay, this is also kind of funny because I'm like, oh, create a path, create the config at this path, but then let me override it with the environment variable. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'll do config.path or set path. And then I'll put path, and then I'll put I think I might just do a little disclaimer or a little info thing or something for if I was to get is that what I want it to do? I think that this shouldn't change anything about the end. I think that the create should just I think, yeah. I don't think we do anything with the environment for that one. Because that would be just silly. But I might do part of me is like, I mean, set path is basically doing all of that. Just trying to think if I should, if I'm creating a new thing, then I should update the environment variable because that's the only way. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I think this one is Terminus nerd font. I'm not 100%. Sucker says, well, off to bed for me. Just wanted to come and say hi. Wish you a productive stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. What color theme do you use? I think I might be using Cappuccino Mocha, or I'm using Doom 1. And I'm not 100% sure. trying to figure out how I want this thing positioned right now. I think I can. Oh no, I think it's max. It's as low as it goes. I'm probably just slouching. High capability. MX. Is that a thing? Or is that you being funny? I'm gonna look it up. Wait, is that a thing? Describe key display documentation. Oh, interesting. Oh. That's very cool. Hmm. Yeah, Tokyo Night's a good one as well. Okay, config.path. Don't need to do that. I think I could also just do, I can, you know what? I'll clean that up later. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Not right now. It's a problem for future me. Okay. So create. I'm trying to. A new config file at a given path, honors and vars. Okay. Is there a new? Did I add a new? Is this a co-working stream? This is a coding stream. We're just not co-working very much today. We're just coding. I decided I had too much tech debt with this one. I was like, I gotta do it. I don't think that there's a new function for this one. I think I just So maybe I do. Do I want new? Actually, I can write this somewhere else. I don't think it needs to do any checking. I think we just keep it very small in scope potentially. Yeah, just do that then. And it gives you a new config. Oops. And just do our little YAML.unmarshal thing. I can also just return the error. Or not. I don't really need to. I think I can just log it. I'll literally just do log fatal. Because it's okay for it to return, I think, an empty config. Probably. Not a concern for right now. Is that Emacs? It is. This is a meditative watch bash think with clickety clack in the background stream. I know I'm too like, my head is bothering me too much to talk much. I just want to, I'm here for the vibes. Oh, actually, speaking of which, I got chicken nuggets I gotta put in the oven. Don't feel forced to talk. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very nice. Everyone here enjoying the vibes. Yeah, good. Yeah. Escuderia, I feel like it is very, like, you just expect to get no coding done if you're going back and forth with the chat, because, and you also you do have to narrate, especially like early on when you don't have as many chatters and stuff. I think it's always good to just like kind of narrate what you're doing, or like mention different, like, you basically just have to talk to yourself alone in the room, because otherwise, like, people won't have anything to chime in on. I think a keyboard microphone. Oh wait, I can totally do a keyboard. I can totally do that, because if I'm not talking that much, that's actually a great point. I can do that right now. Hold on, I'll mute for a sec. Sorry for those of you who are potentially trying to sleep listening to this. My chicken nuggets are ready. That's very important. I'll be right back. I'm gonna finish this thought. Mahimia, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Kim Kardashian, thank you so much for the Prime sub as well. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the mic is on the keyboard. Hi. I'm back. We're talking. I think I might be done clickety-clacketing for now. I'm gonna be so for real. I want to play Pokemon Unite and eat chicken nuggets. I want to play Pokemon Unite and eat chicken nuggets. And I think that can cure my headache. Any sides? What do I eat? I've been having the Buldak hot sauce for sides. Yeah, the Buldak hot sauce. I dip my chicken nuggets out of there. What did you guys think about the keyboard typing? Me not talking and just having the keyboard mic'd up. Chicken nuggets in video games. What more to life is there? I feel like I need this. They're nice. Which one is Unite again? It's the Pokemon MOBA. So it's like League of Legends, but it's Pokemon. It was relaxing. Okay. That's cool. It's good to know I have options for when I feel like I don't want to talk very much. Did you just give me a Korean hot sauce I must try? Oh yeah. If you like the Buldak ramen, they have a hot sauce version. And it's so good. Because it's hot. Like it's actually spicy, but it's got a little bit of sweetness. It's really yummy. I really like it with pizza or chicken nuggets. What else? Or eggs. What was I coding? I'm working on Blossom. It's a project that's been kind of ongoing for a minute because I've mostly been hacking on it on stream. And then times that I've hacked on it off stream, I've realized all of the tech debt that I've written while on stream. So I'm kind of in the footgun era of making it, which is part of why we were doing some tests today to see what features and functionality are like actually necessary. Hi, dog. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. Hi. You know, you're just a tail. That's all they can see. You're just a tail. Oh my goodness. How does it feel being just a tail? She loves it. Oh dear. User, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I got a stomach of steel. I love Buldak ramen and stuff. Very delicious. When's my project due? There is no deadline. Scope creep is imminent. Just kidding. I am trying to make it as, I am trying to keep it like as simple, small as possible, whatever. The main thing that I'm finding is I'm trying to write it mostly myself, and then I'll get AI to review it and say like, hey, I'll be like, hey, this feels inconsistent or this feels bad. What can I do to improve it? Things like that. Or even when I'm like lost in the mesh of like, you know, what is this even doing? I'll ask it as well for like context. Like I'll ask it questions about my code and even be like, hey, is this the standard way of handling this? Yes, no. What are resources I can look at? What are resources that I can look at that will give me more context on that as well? Yeah. But yeah, I think I might end stream. It looks like Puppy also wants attention. And she's the boss. It's all for her. When you see me doing, she says I'm sick of you. Yeah, when you see me putting in work, you better know it's to pay for that dog. She be so spoiled. If you think of like the most spoiled possible dog life. Okay, that's my dog. I literally I cook her food. Like she's eating freaking all the lavish things in life are for my dog. They stopped selling the Bulldog 3X in Denmark. I thought they stopped selling all Bulldog. Dang. I thought it was too spicy for the population. They thought it was dangerous. That is very funny. They asked how many cats I have at the pet store. We have one, but she's very spoiled. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. All right, you guys. I expect that your dog has a $500 keyboard. Honestly, it'd be cool. We need, actually, you know what would be really funny? If you did like a dog translator and then you hooked up a dog translator to your dog and then you connected that to like an AI agent thing. And so it's like the dog is giving instructions to AI. What do you think it would say? I think that would be great. I think my dog would be like, hey, how much money do we got? Spend it all on bully sticks. Gemini 3.4, including dog translator. We need that. Yeah. A squirrel. Yeah, true. It turns on Squirrel TV forever. Heck yeah. What is a bully stick? It's like a chew treat, I would say, for the dogs. Like it's something they can kind of like chew on for a really long time. Similar to like a bone or something like that, but it's made out of like dehydrated cow things. I don't know. I don't know what parts specifically or how it's made, but yeah. Something like that. AI agent clears your calendar, replaces with walkies. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Honestly, for the best. I think they're right. I'm team dog. It's not a nice part. Oh, okay. Well, you know. She loves them. All right. Anyway, you guys, let's rate someone. Let's rate someone. Are there any VIPs, mods that have someone they would like me to raid? Otherwise, I will just find someone. Myself. Which I don't want to do. Just kidding. I'll do it. I can do it. Powerful. Good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everyone. I hope that you all enjoyed this stream and I hope you have a lovely rest of your days. That kind of sounds like I'm like talking about the rest of all of your days. Goodbye forever. Oh my. What do you guys want? Do you want, you know what? We'll raid Jamie. And I am gonna run. I gotta go eat chicken nuggets and play video games for a minute. All right, you guys. Enjoy the stream. Thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you for understanding that I'm not always the chattiest of streamers. So we have the keyboard mic'd up. You know how it be. And hopefully you could see my code enough that there's no riots. Otherwise, it's game over. It's game over for me. All right, you guys. Actually, though, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.